Most people think making money is this phenomenal, exciting journey of getting lucky, or that it's all about knowing the right people. My mentor, he told me that the majority of the population is watching too many movies. All right, they got this idea from a 90-minute Hollywood short film that hardly rates a 5.5 on IMDb ratings. And these movies are selling us on the idea that making money is only for some special kind of people who happen to be at the right place at the right time. Now, my name is Sanan Sanani, and over the last 3 years, after my life collapsed in all areas of my health, wealth, love, and happiness, you name it, it was a very dark moment for me, but I bounced back. All right, I learned a lot through following a proven model. I bounced back, creating 12 streams of income, giving me 6 digits per year. All right, now I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying this to prove to you that you can do this too. All right, I wasn't some rocket scientist, I was just your average C student in uni. All right, and I want to share with you some very important lessons that I learned. All right, some things that I've learned. And first, let me say that making money isn't at all what most people think it is, all right? It sure as hell doesn't feel adventurous, all right? It can be slow, it can be boring, which is why most people give up, all right? It's not all sunshine and rainbow. It has its ups, it has its downs. Now, what is that? Well, look, it sure as hell isn't based on luck, all right? Most people have the idea of wealth wrong, and it's not about how much you make, it's about how you make it. See, many people try to start by reinventing the wheel. But the thing is, there's no such thing as $1 million idea. There's just $1 million execution. All right, I still remember my mentor's words. He told me, Sanan, there is a proven path that many have walked on before you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. The path they've spent countless of hours, blood, sweat, tears to walk down that path. So don't be arrogant, don't be foolish, don't think you will find your way. Just stick to what works. And he told me, you can always customize your journey later on, but stick to what works. Don't try going at it on your own. And that really got me. You know, there's no such thing as self-made. Self-made is for idiots. Many of us want to live the dream of being a self-made millionaire. So did I. Self-made millionaire who did it all himself and showed all the haters just to come out on top and build their entire legacy from scratch. But the reality is there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. All right? At least no smart ones. It takes it takes teamwork to make the dream work. So why spend years trying to figure out something by yourself all alone when someone has already done it for you? All right, I'm a bit guilty of this, right? A few years ago, I was trying to do everything on my own. I found myself having a level of narcissism with that mentality that I don't need anybody else. I can do it all by myself, you know? And I would start things and drop things, start wrong and give up and start again, until I realized that I could just learn from someone who is exactly where I want to be. And all of a sudden I made progress extremely fast, jumping 10 years ahead of my time. All right, that kind of progress. Now, the real asset here is time. That's the true wealth. All right, not money. Money does buy you time though, but the problem is most people aren't buying themselves time. They spend their money on stupid shit. People prefer to look rich. You know, being rich is easy. Being wealthy is not. The road to wealth is slow. It's boring. People don't like slow and boring. People want it fast. People want it now, you know, and many are going broke in their 40s and their 50s because of this mistake I'm warning you about. My mentors warned me that the fastest way to go broke is when you don't take any risks. When you don't take any risks in your 20s. Your 20s are all about risks. When you spend everything you own to look wealthy, trying to keep up with global media, you know, I share this in the very beginning of my real estate millionaire blueprint. I call this shadow wealth. It's when a person invests their money on consumption first rather than capital. All right, it's called shadow wealth because it gives you the appearance of wealth without any of its substance. And when you grow old and you can't work anymore, you have to rely on others to save you. I mean, I hate it. I never want to put myself in that position. I keep saying that to myself, to lean on others and ask for help, to feel worthless and weak. Remember, the real asset here is time. It's not money. You use money to buy you time. You hire people and pay them money to buy you time. All right, but before all of that, use your hard-earned money to invest in capital, like real estate. It can provide you cash flow, and that unearned income, that unearned cash can be spent on your consumption costs. Don't take your hard-earned money and spend it on consumption before capital. Right? It's not going to do you any good. Now, what if you could buy yourself more money, more wealth, more time through investing in real estate? What if I told you there's a way? Invest in real estate first, and it can provide you a stable stream of income for the rest of your life, which you could use on your consumption. You don't even have to own real estate to reap its benefits these days, dude. There are many ways to control and take over a property without even owning it. Man, I remember my mentor, he told me, Sanan, look into my eyes and listen to me. When you grow old, you're not going to have the same energy. You won't be able to take the same kind of risks. You won't even feel like working anymore. And you will need a source of stable income. Make sure you work on that in your 20s. Your 20s are for taking risks. And now that's the message I'm trying to spread to everybody. You know, it's funny, people out there think real estate investing is not possible for them. I say it's the most possible investment out there. You don't need a master's degree. You don't need to be an expert to start. It's possible to buy from anybody. You don't need that much money. You don't need that much time. You don't need... I got a call. So you don't need that much time, all right? You don't need to be some high-level IQ. You don't need to have any algebra or, trigonometry or all that shit. You just need to get started and get familiar with what I mean by real estate investing, all right? To many of you, when I say real estate investing, the image of buying a property just pops up into your mind. But that's not what I mean by investing, guys. If that's what you think, you've got to watch all my videos right now, all right? Every single one of you can get started today, all right? Every single one of you can own a property within this very exact year, all right? If you really wanted to, all right? No matter the circumstances. If you don't believe me, send me a message and I'll show you how. Don't have the money, you don't need the money. If you know what you're doing, if you found a good deal, people with money can invest with you, all right? There are, if they know what you're doing though, all right? There are contracts that secure both parties. The property can be on their name, all right? You can repair and sell it. If they're borrowing you money, it can be on your name, but they can be the lien holder, which means you can't do anything until you pay them back, all right? And don't know how to repair? It's easy. You can hire a daily worker or do it yourself through a couple YouTube videos. All right? Everything you need is inside of you. All the real estate moguls I've ever heard of didn't start with a lot of money, but they believed it was possible for them. All right? Now, I've been helping tons of people this year get their real estate mindset and game right. Okay, you might not need any money, time, or skills, but what you do need is someone that could show you the rope and make you skip some 10 years of your life, all right? So, hey, DM me real estate, and we can get started. Dude, your first investment is not going to be your best one, all right? You will make a mistake, 1 or 2 or 3, all right? I'm gonna try to save you from them, but hey, you have to make mistakes. You have to. Not everyone does. But the sooner you make it, the sooner you believe real estate is possible for you, the sooner your brain will open up to the possibilities of gaining real wealth. So if you're serious about getting your shit together, DM me real estate. I don't have enough time to help everybody, but I will help those that I see are serious about taking their life to their next level and not going broke trying to fake shit and impress people, all right? I've been there. I will help those who are ready to put their ego aside like I did and be open to learning and be coachable. I can only help those that are coachable, okay? So, hey, hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if it was long. I'm trying to keep it 5 minutes, but I blabber and lose track, all right? And I digress a lot and go off topic. Sorry. Hey, keeping it short next time.